If you want to know how to make an Old Dutch beetroot salad, then this video is for you. Hi, my name is Marielle, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. Today I'm going to make an Old Dutch beetroot salad, and I'm going to show you how I do that. And if you like my video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel. It is free and it will really help the algorithm. So let's start. To make the Old Dutch beetroot salad, I'm first going to cut the spring onions. I like to cut them all three at the same time because that's faster and easier. And if you do wonder, I already washed these before I started making the video. And I will put this in a bowl. Then I have one apple. This is an L-star apple and it's kind of sweet sour. It's not a very sour apple, it's a bit of sweet and sour. I don't like apples that are really sweet though. And I will use this with the peel on it. And I'm going to cut it in small pieces. And I also put the small pieces already in the bowl. Of course, you can cut the apple as small and thin as you like. I like to have something to chew when I eat too, because that's good for my digestion, I believe, and for making the hormones that will tell me that I'm full. And I will mix this already, so the spring onion and the apple is mixed well together. It makes it easier to mix the rest. And then I'm going to open the red beets. But I do that in the sink because there's a lot of juice in here. And we don't want it to spoil over the whole counter, of course. And now I'm also going to wash them. And then I'm going to cut up for the beetroot salad, of course. I do have to say I started doing carnivore and I did it last year too, but I have so much stress that my body misses some textures and flavors, and that's why I decide now to do more animal-based keto paleo variety, because otherwise I'm going to overeat too much junk food due to my stress, and I'm very sensitive to stress because of my autism. And I do want to lose weight. I don't want to gain the weight that I lost already. So sometimes you have to adjust. So that's why I now am adjusting my food habits. I'm still doing carnivore most of the days, but sometimes I like a salad on the side. Not a lot, just a bit that makes me happy. And I do plan to eat like no junk food. So as long as it is whole foods, I try to stay away from conservatives in food. So just whole foods and the things that I make myself. So not processed foods when possible. I know some people are really strict. They are also sometimes very harsh to people that do it differently, but we're all human beings and we all have our own struggles. So don't feel you have to please anyone. Just do it as it is healthy and good for you and how it comes. Sometimes some seasons in your life are going to be different and you feel like you need different things. So I'm going to mix the beets with the spring onion and the apple. But like I was saying, our lives has different seasons and sometimes your body is in a state that you feel like you need other things than you might have been eaten lately. And I do want to encourage you to listen to your body, because I think that's normal to have different needs at different times. And now I'm going to cut the sour herring. That's also part of a beetroot salad. And sour herring, it's a Dutch product, so maybe it's not easy to get abroad. But I think some countries will have it. And maybe when you're on a vacation, if you can't get it in your own country, maybe you one day travel to the Netherlands or a country that is selling this, and then you can try this recipe if you make your food on your vacation yourself. I cut this also in small pieces. Like I said, I don't like too small, I just like normal pieces. And I'm not very precise. If one piece is a bit bigger than the other, that's fine too. I'm not a machine. I don't know about other people, but I for sure don't want to be a robot. So this is going in there already. And then I take another one out of here. I do not really know like how many grams of sour herring is used in a recipe if you look up the recipe on the internet, but I have made it several times already in my life, and first with the recipe, and when I memorized the recipes that I make, then I tend to feel how much I need. Like maybe it's a bit more grams than the recipe, but I know like if I take 3 sour herrings, then that's approximately what is the same as the grams on the recipe. And cooking is different for everyone because my taste is different than your taste. So I feel like what I want to put in there and what makes me happy. And that's what I put in there. So that are all the things that we need for the salad. And then I'm going to make the dressing. And for the dressing for the beetroot salad, I'm going to use 3 tablespoons extra virgin olive oil. And I use this one. I'm going to use balsamic vinegar, 1 tablespoon. I think the recipe actually says 2 tablespoons, but I find that too sour. And I have autism, so I'm very sensitive for taste. So if it's too sour, I will cringe. And I need 1 teaspoon of mustard. And from that I do a bit more because I like that. And I use a mustard that is having these kind of things in it. And last but not least, but I forgot to put it on the counter, is 1 teaspoon of honey. If I need some sweet in a salad dressing, I prefer honey because it's still animal based. And now I'm going to mix these things. And when it's mixed, then I'm going to add it to the salad. And then I am going to mix it through the salad more. And then I'm going to put it on a plate and enjoy my Old Dutch beetroot salad. And then this is what the end result looks like. So I'm going to taste the bite. I do really love this salad. I do hope you all enjoyed this video, and I want you to feel great about who you are. And it's awesome to listen to your own body. Your own brain tells you also how it feels, because when you have brain fog, then you probably are eating some things that is making your brain cloudy. So I just want to give to you to think about every day. How do I feel? What is my body telling me that I need? Because I, for example, do not really want to stick my whole life to just one kind of food necessarily. I want to do what is best for my body and brain, also because of my autism, sensitivity for depression and PTSD, and for my physical health. And I think that's what we all want. We do not necessarily want to have one lifestyle that is promoted on YouTube or in magazines. We do want to live a happy, healthy life, and that can mean that everyone needs a different kind of diet, because our bodies are in a way the same, but they do not respond the same to everything. So we can't say that we are completely the same in everything. That's just not how it is. So be you and be strong and know that you are awesome. See you next time.